Bro, why is it not loading? What's up with this? All right, cool. 1 second. Let's get this straight. All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another Sunday pre-market setup where we go over some trades we can get into for the week. All right, so just give me a few moments while I just send out the link to the rest of the community so we can get started. Uh, real fast, real fast. Come on. I think I can slow today. Come on. Come on, load up. Sorry, guys, a little slow today. I don't know why. What's going on? It was like this on Friday too. It's weird. Gotta get better Wi-Fi, man. Um, Finally. Live. Post. All right, cool. Finally posted. We can get started with my favorite pair, GBP JPY. But of course, if there are any pairs that you guys want me to go over, go ahead and send that right in the comment section. All right. But let's just get right to it. All right. Hopefully, there's no lag this time. But yeah, here we go, bro. Come on. Come on. Come on. Why is everything lagging, bro? Come on. Why's my mid-level there, bro? Come on, man. Why is it so laggy? All right, cool. So I'm just gonna deal with the lagginess for today. I guess I gotta fix it out. But on GJ, right? As you can see, we are very elevated. We are very elevated. Not a lot of retests coming down. So to be honest, like if JPY and USD is very weak, I'm expecting a big counter trend back to retest all these levels. All right, especially this 14200 level, just to make sure that we're going in the right direction. I don't really like this elevation like this, like without structure, high highs and high lows, especially on a higher time frame, because that's not really, it's just like pure strength at that point, as you can see. Usually it's making high highs and high lows on all time frames, just to have that right structure for the pair. But yeah, the week, what's the name, on Friday? On Friday we had a sell going on, right? That could possibly be the start of the counter trend. As you can see, we are under this mid level right here, right? We are currently like on the bottom of it. So, and it worked out as well. So if you going back on a 15 minute, All right. As you can see, the week ended right under that mid level. All right. As you can see, with the resistance at this point right here, if it comes down again, right, obviously it's down right now, but if it retests it again or just continue going down, like when the market opens, this right here can be our support line. If it breaches that point, which I doubt, like it's gonna be a little early, but nah, actually, this could be a point of interest, like a very good point of interest if JPY strength is weak during the time. All right. So like I said, we're coming off a bearish price from last week. So JPY strength might be still strong. Right. So we just gotta we have to pay close attention to everything. All right. So but nonetheless, like the Asian fade should take this down to this major level right here. If this holds, then look for buys starting for the week. All right. But if this does breach, all right, if this does breach, then we can look for, that counter trend I was talking about to 142.000. All right. It's not far fetched. It's not really a far way down. All right. You can scalp this if you want. You can scalp this down if you want to try to get extra pips. Me personally, I'm just gonna wait until 142.00 gets hit for that counter trend so I can buy the bigger picture. All right. So oh my God, come on, man. Drag. Come on, please. Please drag. All right, I'll just go on a high time frame just to make things simple. So like I always do, I'm gonna draw it out with a pathway. Anybody have any pairs? Hold on. What currency should we review today? Are we looking? Oh, no, that's me. Seventh God. What's good, bro? Who's seventh God? What's up, bro? You have any pairs for me that you want me to go over? I'm currently on GJ right now. Like I was saying, expect this counter trend down. Where's my path? Where's my path? All right. So path started from here. All right. If this holds, I'm buying this. Okay. But it can make a lower high situation. I'm still going to be good for the buy because, it's at my support line and this is a major zone. I'm a major level. So if it consolidates and does a higher low after the fact, like a little higher low after the fact on a lower time frame, I'm definitely jumping in no matter if it's going to, try to create a lower high. At that point, my stop loss is at break even. So there's really no loss. Okay. The only true loss if you try to go for both. All right. What I mean by that is, let's say like you're right here, right? Currently, we're trying to sell this. So if you do like come down, buy this, and then try to sell this again, like when it comes back here to this lower high, you're kind of putting yourself at a big risk because like that's stupid. Like why would you do that? Like it's 50-50 at that point. So just have a plan. Just stick with your buys. If you're going for straight sells, go for straight sells. If you're going for straight buys, go for straight buys, right? Like if you're a buyer right here, right, you would see like, all right, cool, this is a major zone. It hasn't been really tested out yet. If it wicks a lot, makes a higher low, good. That's your entry. When it goes up about 20 pips, put your stop loss in at profit or break even, right? If you're a seller and you're looking for this lower high to be created for the downtrend or the counter trend, like I'm expecting for 142.000, then you would look for a double top or consolidation with this around this zone as well, and then you're looking for a lower low and lower high to be created. All right, so once you get that lower high, then you can enter it for sell. Right, both of these like are not wrong ways to go about it. That's why there's different perspective people have for each trade. All right, as long as you do your job correctly, and as long as you're not being pressed about FOMO and fear of missing out and entering any trade, then you should be straight. But yeah, so if you're doing your job, you shouldn't lose little to no money this week at all. Like every time in your trading career, you should lose little to no money at every time, unless you're using a demo and practicing. But the counter trend should look like this. All right, I'm still gonna buy this regardless because you never know, it could just take off at that point. Like GJ's been doing, GJ's been wilding, so it's just been taking off like out of nowhere. So I'm not gonna miss this trade again. So I'm not doing that. So yeah, I'm gonna buy this if price is willing and strength is willing, right? If it does do that lower high, right, I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna get out. Like I'm gonna see the consolidation and then lower high being created. I'm gonna get out, take my profit, or just let my you know let my trade hit break even. Okay, so it's really gonna be depending on how I feel. But yeah, the downtrend should look like this. Okay, come back up, and then hopefully, right, it doesn't do a full blown downtrend and just go all the way down to maybe 140. Right. Hopefully, it just chills at 142.00, which I wanted to, and consolidates, and then just starts heading higher. All right. When it comes down here, it's gonna have a lot of momentum going back up. So that's why I'm really want that counter trend to happen, because it's gonna be a lot of pips going on. So possibly something like this, a double bottom consolidation, something to signify the reversal of the price. Come back up, retest resistance as support, and then up we go. Now, obviously, you guys are gonna have to count for some challenges along the way, right? If we do make that kind of trend, because there will be several places where resistance has occurred. Okay, so like every trade, you gotta account for challenges and everything that will mess up your trade. And I'm really lagging right now. I'm really pissed. Come on. Oh my god, just go to the mid level, major level, please, please. All right, boom. All right, cool. So this is what I'm basically looking for the week. All right, that's my first plan. My first plan, which is the plan I really want to happen, is a counter trend, and then the continuation back up. Yeah, this is terrible, bro. GU, if you could, I got you, bro. And what's your name, fam? Seventh God. Are you within our community? But yeah, my second plan would be, and I will do GU after that. That's my favorite pair as well. But my second plan would be, this first option I was talking about, right? This 143.000 major level. All right. If this holds, we can just continue up right away. Just attack 145 for the week. Okay, so that would be our second plan. Okay, which is a more of an immediate plan. Like if this lower high fails to be created, right, we're out. And then what else can we get into? I'm not gonna do the sells yet, but for the buys, like what are some options? I mean, obviously any of these support lines would be, instant stoppage, not instant stoppage, a reasonable stoppage, like this level right here could stop, short, come shy of this 142 level. Feel me? I'm not really seeing it go lower unless it's like just full blown retraces back all the way down to 140. But yeah, I think that's two buys I can actually see for the week. Obviously as the week goes on, we can change our plans a little bit, but this is pretty solid. All right, so for the sellers, all right, if you are planning to sell GJ, right, obviously it came down, price is currently bearish. Once it's retesting that mid level and comes down, once it comes down, it's bearish. The price is bearish, not the market, the price. So when price turns bearish, then you can start to look for sells. All right. Not until this major level is being retested, come back up for a lower high. That's when the market is starting to change direction and go for sells. But for early entries and aggressive entries, you want to get on when price is bearish at the start. All right. So like I was saying, that lower low, lower high, back to that mid level, come back down. All right, test this. Obviously, we're testing everything. And then this is going to be a big challenge for sellers if this 142.00 level is being held. If this is not being held, then you're golden for sellers, and I'm gonna be very pissed. But but at least somebody's gonna win their bread, right? If you do your job. So as long as y'all do your job, y'all should be straight. But this is what sellers should be looking for. All right, and obviously I have my 141.00 level to be another buying option as well. Plus, maybe a little early wickage with these going on, because these did pass on 141.000 and then just stop up there around 141.300, 200 possibly. But yeah, this might be your target. It's either 142 or 141. All right. So yeah, this is GJ. Christian, bro. Christian what? I don't know, Christian. I'm sorry, bro. Christian. Oh, Christian, what's good, bro? Yeah, change your name on here, bro. Seventh guy. I don't know what it is. What's good, bro? I got you with GU right now. But yeah, that's my GJ plans. Obviously, I'm gonna send these out in the trade room as well. If you're not in the trade room, get with the program, download the app, get with the community. But yeah, GJ, that's GJ. Let me go to GU. GU is pretty. It's in a range right now. That's all I know. All right, word. GU is a little messy. All right, cool. Come on, bro. This lag is crazy, fam. All right. So, like I said, with GJ, GU is also coming off a bearish price, even though it was bullish pretty much all week, and then it ranged out in the middle, but still bullish. And then right now we're experiencing, the price action of sellers right now. So it's currently still in that range. So if this range isn't broken, we can stay in that range for the whole week. Who knows? But yeah, currently it's attacking this mid level of 1.3600. Oh damn! I should have left this because I had GJ for a sell just for the range, and I got out when the market closed, when everything closed on Friday. And I was like debating, should I just leave it or should I just like take my profit? I took my profit. I had like 3 positions. I took my profit. I should have just kept 1 position at least, put it break even. You live and learn though. You live and learn. I'm gonna start trying to hold things more often. But yeah, for GU, my fault. um for GU, yeah, it's in a range right now, as you can see, but it's still bullish. So if you have a bias on this, your bias should not be, hold to sell. All right. If you're getting at the top of the range every time, right, you should not be holding these sells because market is currently bullish. As you can see, we're very elevated. So it's making high highs and high lows within these ranges. So it's still bullish. Okay. So it's not very smart to, hold the sell unless, structure is broken. AKA you need that range to be broken to make a lower low. I'll show you right here. I don't know why I'm using my hands. but but yeah, you want this lower low to be created, aka breaking that support, come back down, come back up to test that resistance, and then start heading down. This is for sellers, okay? And then your profit target, like for the week, could probably, let's see, some major resistance. It could possibly be 1.3600, but that's pretty early. That's like 200 pips maybe. 200, 250. Oh, I lied, 150. Nah, we can definitely go further. Nah, hell no. So this could be your first target, of course, and then your mid level would be your second. Like all these, like everything down here would be your targets for the week. So it will be 1.4. I mean, not 1.4. That's GJ. 1.3600 level, 1.35500 level, and then your major level, which is the last option you could have, if it doesn't go past that, is 1.3500. Okay, so that would be your options for sell. Right. There's not really much options for it because it's in a range right now, so it's either gonna go up or down. Obviously, me as a buyer, I'm trying to take this up to the high lows and attack this 1.3800 level that hasn't been touched in years. Like 2018, that's the last time it got touched. So that could be a real big problem for buyers. If that rejects like crazy, then sellers might get in and just take this all the way down to hell. So we shall see. We shall see. But I'm pretty confident if strength is like on our side, then we're straight for that buy. But yeah, same thing as a range. Same thing I was talking about for the sells. You want the opposite for the buy. So you want this resistance to be broken. Resistance to be broken. Test that support, and then we're out. All right. Oh my God, bro. Come on. All right, yeah. So same thing for a buy. You want a high to be created, higher low to come down and test that support. and you want that break of that 138 level. So I'm gonna buy it on top of this mid level once it makes that higher low, and then I'm gonna get another entry once it breaks. My fault. Once the price breaks 1.3800, all right, I want that high low to be created again so I can get into it for another entry. All right. So yeah, that's for the buys and possibly taking it up to I can't even see this, is so elevated and I'm so laggy. You know what? I'm not even just try to break my laptop. I'll send it out in the trader room. But yeah, I'm just taking it to the next levels. Um oh word. Oh yeah, word, bro. All right, word. But yeah, that's GU plans, and I think we could do a little bit more for GU just in case like it just stops making, these ranging price. So for the buy, in case it like comes off this bottom, come on, bro, stay still. All right, once it comes off this bottom of this mid level right here, all right, it could potentially do a lower high situation off this major level. So that could be another opportunity for sellers to get into the market. But you got to be very careful because it's still ranging. So I just advise you to just get in once the range breaks, or just hop in the range itself. But but yeah, if you see something like this and a strong candle going down and making lower lows and lower highs on the way down, 9 out of 10 is going to break that mid level and then continue going for, I don't even know, until it stops. To be honest, like 1.3600 maybe can get there and then push up. I mean, not 1.3600, 1.3550. Right here, this mid level right here, and then this major level right here. All right. Oh God, so laggy, bro. But yeah, that's for the sells, right? Um, you would want to test like mid level as well right here. So I can't really draw it out because it's lagging right now. But you want this lower low to be created, lower high on the bottom of that mid level, then take it down, and then the opposite for buys. Oh God, let me get this price. All right, end up making top of the range, come back down. If it hesitates all right here, that could be a nice entry for buyers to get into. You got to be mindful, like it's still ranging, so it can fake you out and just keep ranging out. Like once it gets to the top, double top, just drop. But yeah, if you get this entry right there, that would be like a very aggressive entry. Right, you can get into it. I advise you just to put a lower lot size just in case it does flop. And then once it goes like 20 pips up, like I said, just jam your stop, either like 5 pips or break even. I'd rather do break even because normally my stop loss is 10 pips anyways. So might as well just put it at break even, lose no money. But yeah, that could be aggressive entry for a buy. All right. It is NFT week too. I forgot to say. So we have a lot of news, a lot of interest rates, a lot of monetary policies with every currency. So we can look to see, things change like in price. Like fluctuation can be like very dramatic during very dramatic times, like London session and New York session. So let's just go ahead and go to our app real quick and see, what type of news will be coming up. Not so much news, but like maybe interest rates, policy change, something. Like I learned this as I went through my as I'm going through my trading career. News and fundamentals are two different things. So what you hear on the news can sometimes affect the market, but not very often because that's just like it's just news. It's not really moving money. It's nothing to do with money. Feel me? So things like inflation, monetary policy, the Fed places anything that moves money within the economy, that's gonna affect the market. So you guys got to be very careful about what you guys hear throughout the news. But let me just go to my toolbox real quick. Come on. Actually, let's check the heat map real quick. Check the heat map real quick. Does anybody have any other pairs that I want me to go over? GU and GJ is pretty much the ones I'm eyeing for the week. Yeah, this is ridiculous, bro. Why is it so slow? All right, so as you can see, GU and GJ. All right, it's a little green, but I'm expecting it to be red as it goes down. As the market opens. All right. Let's see, EU maybe. All right. Yeah, very low strength for buy. So we just have to wait it out. Obviously, the market's close to like there's really nothing moving, so just gotta wait. Um, check back, but obviously utilize that tool that we have, the heat map, to place your trades. Like if you see red on your trades, like on your pair that you're about to trade, then it's gonna go to a sell, like as very low strength. If you're going for a buy, it's not really gonna push up for buys like you really wanted to. Right. Same thing for sells. If you were a seller and you see your pair with a green percentage, then it doesn't have very much strength to go down for sells. Okay, as strength to go up for buys. So you gotta be very mindful of price and how strong it is. All right, so let's just see what the economic calendar has to give us before we hop off this. What is this? Not my country. Filter that out. I only need GBP, EU. I don't need Canada. I don't need France. I don't need that. 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 I need Japan. No, Germany. I need EU. Nope. All right. United States. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. BOE consumer credit. Right. Obviously, like not all of us know what all this means. So they give us a little description about what it is. So like for example, BOE consumer credit. Consumer credit is defined as borrowed by the UK personal sector to finance current I can't read expenditure on goods and services. For consumer credit, the UK personal sector comprises individuals only, i.e., housing associates, incorporated businesses, and other nonprofit making bodies serving persons are excluded. Interesting. But yeah, obviously it gives you a little description. If you have an arrow on the event, it will give you a little description about what it is. All right. But you just gotta pay attention to these times because they will affect the market at this time, like dramatically. Especially if it has red. So right here, the EU unemployment rate, right, it's expected to stay the same. All right. So he has a forecast right here. Prior was 8.3, forecast 8.3. So we might have the same unemployment rate, 8.3. Car sales, like these type of things, these what move the market, not flash news on TMZ or whatever on Instagram or social media or even the like Fox News or whatever. Those really don't move the market. All right. So on your own time, you guys can take a look at these calendars, the economic calendar, to see like what pairs will be affected for the week. All right. I advise you guys to cut your lot size in half or just be very mindful of the trades you take. All right. But yeah, nonetheless, just cut your lot size in half so you can avoid high moving pairs during the time. All right. But yeah, I think that's it. EU and EJ. All right, I got you with EU. Come on, just drag. All right, so for EU, as you can see, we're coming off a bearish ass week. So this was crazy. Came up, came down. Right. So currently, right, we can probably see EU like reverse at this point because in the beginning, like towards the end of the week, it started to reverse. All right. It was having a double bottom right here, as you can see, I labeled out. Came up, made a lower high in a sense, but in its own little world right there, it made a higher high, came back down for a higher low. All right, so higher low right on this major level. I missed this entry. For I don't know, for any other reason, I don't know why. Probably didn't expect that to reverse like that, but it did. So right, higher high, higher low, pushed up. If this mid level is being broken, we could look to see like when the market opens. Right, it is at resistance right now. So we can see. All right, I'm gonna do the first plan. You might see this. Since it is coming off resistance, so we might see that. Come back up. And then continue possibly up there. Possibly to 1.2300. All right. So that's for buyers. It could do this big, drop right here. And then you got to look for, other signs of bullishness like higher high, higher low, consolidation, okay, double bottom, something to, signify that this support will hold. Okay. It's very important because like I said, this is not really an ideal, how do I say this? It's not really a good place to buy because price is dropping. Like as soon as it hits this mid level, it's gonna be dropping unless it like make calm lower lows and lower highs. If you see this price drop 9 times out of 10, it's gonna keep going down. That was one of like the trades in 2 weeks ago where I was looking at a buy opportunity and then price just dropped down to my point of interest. I was like, nah, I'm not even buying this no more. And soon enough, it just dropped. But yeah, so just be mindful. Like know the difference between a drop and a pullback. Okay. So if oh my god, come on, bro. All right, cool. So if you get something like this, and then maybe that like the safest way is just get this mid level out the way, have that tested out, and then get in. Yeah, this is annoying, bro. I'll send a cleaner picture out later on. This is just laggy too much, but yeah, basically EU is looking to make this 1.21 000 level to be held, right? We want that to be held for buys. We want price to keep pushing up, making a higher high, higher low situation, and then buy at this higher low. Like always buy at the higher lows when you're going for buys. All right. And then as you can see, you want price to keep pushing up until we get to 1.2300. All right. So that could be your first option. Your second option could be, this little it came off resistance, this little lower high being created, higher low being created. I would not suggest buying that because you're buying into resistance. You would want to wait for that break to get to happen and then buy the higher low on top of the mid level. All right. For sellers, okay. I don't wanna drag it. I don't wanna do the path. But for sellers, if you're looking for sells on this pair, all right, obviously we're coming off a huge downtrend. Okay. Currently under resistance. So if you didn't enter this, then don't enter yet, obviously. But you want this price to be held for the mid level. Sorry. And as it comes down, you want this major level to be broken, come back up for a lower high, and it continue down. As you can see, the support, even like down here, right? The support was being held pretty well. So obviously double bottom right here. This will be a point of conflict for you guys, for sellers, right? This will be a very major point of conflict because it did push price up like 50 pips, 60 pips. So it could turn your sells into buys. So you gotta be very careful. But if that does break, if it just keeps going down, then you're straight. Like even this mid level right here would be a problem for you guys. All right, so let me just get a clearer picture. All right, as you can see, I have my buy zone. All right, 1.2 thousand. This could be, your point of interest for take profit if you guys are in sales. Okay, but for me, I'm buying this if it does get back here. So pretty much everything is probably going to counter trend all the way down to my point of interest. So this week might be a waiting week, not even getting to a lot of trades to be honest. But for myself personally, because I'm going for buys. But but yeah, EU is looking like it's going to counter trend down if this doesn't hold. So we want this to hold, and like the last resort is this mid level right here. All right. Do you ever put orders in? Nah, nah. You guys, no, don't. I don't like orders because, like I said, with the dropping thing, like let's say I was in a buy, right? I was trying to go for a buy, and I was like too tired. I didn't want to watch price. Price was at a mid level, right? And then I wanted price to pull back to my major level. Like if price drops and my buy limit gets hit, I'm losing bread, right? Automatically losing bread because I put a limit there and then price was dropping. I wasn't up to realize, oh shit, this is a job. I'm not trying to get into this no more. But yeah, like limit orders, like if you're not gonna be awake for your trades, don't even trade. You feel me? Because it's very important to see what price is doing. Like it's very key. Like what I advise you to do is put alerts instead of limit orders. So if you go over here, I don't know if you guys have the pro account, but I'm pretty sure it gives you a free trial or something. Or if you guys do have the pro account, use your alerts, create an alert. So what this does is it alerts your phone or your laptop, whatever it's connected to, right? Press alert, right? You can customize it. Obviously, conditions, EUR USD crossing. It's gonna sound like when it's crossing a certain point, crossing down, greater than, less than. This is all nonsense. I don't even know what that means. But I just leave it on crossing, right? You want it to cross your point of interest. You can put your coordinates right here. Options only once. Only one time it hits that price, it will make a sound, or every time it hits that price, it will make a sound. All right. You have some options of alert actions, alert name, message. Just play around with it. More actions. Be careful with this because sometimes the sound is off. But what I do is I put the sound on. I put it to 3 notes reverb. That's the most annoying one, and I put it to either 1 minute if I'm really going to sleep and knock out. I put it to 1 minute so it can wake me up and so I can get to trading, or just put it to a short 30 seconds if I'm not away from my chart. But yeah, I advise you to use the alerts more than the buy limit, all right, or any limits. Uh, One second. All right, word. But yeah, use your limits and instead of use your alerts instead of your limits. It's a smarter move because you want all the confirmation in the world. Like if you wake up and you see bread lost, like you wasn't even awake to put the trade in, like you're gonna feel some type of way. So you're gonna feel like you should have did more, and obviously you could have did more. Put an alert or just stay up. You feel me? But yeah, put an alert instead of a limit. I hope that helped you. But for EJ, yo, I'm sorry. I'm like so laggy right now. I got you with EJ. I'm gonna send you personally. I'm gonna send it in the chat and everything. So I got GJ, GU, EU, and EJ. I'm gonna send EJ and EU to you, Jonathan, personally. If anybody else wants EU, you know what? I'll just send it in the trade room. Like I'll just send everything in the trade room. I'm gonna fix my Wi-Fi and we go get back to it next week for Friday. All right. So I hope this guys helped you, plan out your chase for the week coming up. Hope you guys are practicing, not only watching me and just do this. I hope you guys practicing, trying to plan out your own chase for the week because I could be totally wrong. You feel me? You just want to have your own opinion on things. You don't have to listen to me always, but obviously I know more. But just try to do things yourself sometimes. All right. So with that being said, I did all my pairs. I'm waiting for the week. Market's about to open in 2 hours. Let's get this bread, guys. See you in the